6 science-proven tips for getting strong and vital as you age. Ever ponder why some people in their 80s walk with the vigor and confidence of someone decades younger, while others in their 60s find it difficult to ascend stairs without catching their breath? This has nothing to do with genetics, luck, or costly therapies. 99% of elderly folks never learn about these 6 scientifically established habits. By following these strategies, you can change the way you age and maintain your vitality, independence, and zest for life far into old age. Let's start with a shocking fact. Harvard Medical School reports that older persons who follow these 6 habits live an average of 12 years longer with full independence and lower their risk of age-related deterioration by 73%. However, the majority of physicians never discuss these tactics with their patients. I'm sharing with you today what I refer to as the 6 golden habits of healthy aging. Simple yet effective techniques that can actually slow down the aging process in your body, mind, and day-to-day activities. This may be the most transformative knowledge you will ever hear if you are over 50. I'd like to know where you're watching from today before we continue. Leave your nation or city in the comments section below. I read them all. Turn on the notification bell and click the subscribe button if you're serious about aging strong and independent. You won't want to miss what comes next, I promise. The real story of aging. Most individuals have a misconception about aging. Losing the habits that keep you young at heart is more important than simply growing older. Allow me to tell you a story that will permanently alter your viewpoint if you believe it is too late to make a difference. Introducing Maria, a Valencia, Spain native who is 78 years old. She prepares elaborate dinners for her family, exercises 5 kilometers every morning, and recently learned how to video call her grandchildren in the United States. In the meantime, her neighbor Carlos, who is just 62, requires assistance opening jars and finds it difficult to get to his mailbox. What makes a difference? Your body and mind can be strengthened or weakened by 6 easy habits, daily decisions. You'll understand exactly what these habits are and how to put them into practice right now, at the end of this video. Let's examine these 6 golden habits and how, supported by research and personal anecdotes, they can change your life.
Walking your way to a younger you is the first golden habit. Did you know that walking for only 30 minutes a day can reduce your risk of heart disease by 40%, your chance of stroke by half, and your life expectancy by 7 years? The even more astonishing thing is that walking rebuilds your brain in addition to strengthening your physique. The University of Pittsburgh conducted a groundbreaking study that tracked 299 senior citizens for 13 years. Regular walkers developed new brain tissue, whereas less active people lost this ability. Measurable brain growth throughout your 70s, 80s, and even 90s is what we're talking about. Consider Jose, a retired Seville teacher who is 74 years old. He was weak and unstable after a small stroke 2 years ago. He informed his daughter, "I was barely able to get to the kitchen." Jose believed it was too late when his doctor advised him to walk. He began modestly, though, taking only 5 minutes to walk around his flat, then to the elevator, and finally down the hallway. He walked 2 miles to his grandson's graduation 6 months later. His daughter said, "When I watched him ascend those steps, I started crying. He gradually regained his life." Your body receives strong signals with each step you take. Your muscles recover, your heart gets stronger, your bones get thicker, and blood flow removes harmful substances from your brain that are connected to memory loss. Additionally, walking alters your posture, which alters how you and other people perceive yourself. You carry yourself with dignity and feel strong, capable, and self-sufficient when you walk with purpose. You don't require a gym membership or expensive sneakers. Your body is waiting for your signal that you still want to thrive. So just get started now. Try this to develop a walking habit. After breakfast, set aside 10 minutes to take a walk around your neighborhood. Take in the sounds of life, the flowers, and the breeze. Make it your everyday routine. Those minutes add up to a younger, stronger you over time. Additionally, walking improves your emotions in addition to your physical wellness. Just picture how happy you would be to feel lighter, more energized, and prepared to face the day. Eating as if your life depended on it is the second golden habit. The foods you eat after the age of 60 can either speed up or reverse the aging process. This is a startling fact. I'm referring to straightforward decisions that most people make incorrectly, not complicated diets or expensive supplements. 1,200 senior citizens were followed for 30 years in a research published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Eating specific foods reduced inflammation by 42%, improved brain function by 38%, and decreased the risk of age-related disorders by 51%. The key? The most influential foods were common veggies, fish, and whole grains that could be obtained in any supermarket, not fancy superfoods. Think about Carmen, a Barcelona-born retired nurse who is 69 years old. She was taking 7 drugs for arthritis, high blood pressure, and diabetes. She was despondent and felt as though her body was failing her. One modification was recommended by her daughter. Consume more vibrant vegetables. Carmen added spinach for breakfast, carrots for lunch, and a small salad for dinner. Even though she felt it sounded foolish, just less processed garbage and more actual food. Nothing major. Her doctor was shocked 3 months later. Her blood pressure decreased by 20 points, her blood sugar balanced, and the discomfort from her arthritis subsided enough that she was able to resume gardening. Carmen informed me, "I just remembered how my grandmother ate. I didn't diet." The secret is feeding, not restriction. Instead of consuming fewer calories, your aging body requires more nutrients. Vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants should be included in every bite to help heal cells, lower inflammation, and safeguard your organs. Compounds found in dark leafy greens, such as kale and spinach, slow down the aging process of the brain. Omega-3 fatty fish, such as salmon, are good for the heart and brain. Antioxidants found in colorful veggies help prevent cell damage that leads to disease, cognitive loss, and wrinkles. Additionally, remember to stay hydrated. As we age, our thirst becomes less acute, but our demand for water increases. Fatigue, disorientation, and stress on the kidneys and heart are all consequences of dehydration. 8 glasses a day is life insurance, not simply a recommendation. Start small by substituting a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit for one processed snack. You'll feel the difference tomorrow, and your body will notice today. Try a straightforward lunch of grilled salmon, spinach salad with cherry tomatoes, and lemon-infused water, for instance. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Just picture how good it would feel to know that every meal is boosting your energy. Golden habit number 3. Maintain a blade-sharp mind. The amazing thing is that if you challenge it, your brain can still create new cells at 80, 90, or even 100 years old. The idea that mental deterioration is unavoidable is a myth. According to research by Harvard Medical School's Dr. Alvaro Pascual Leon, older adults who undergo routine brain exams exhibit neural activity comparable to that of those who are 30 years younger. We are discussing quantifiable structural alterations in the brain. Introducing Roberto, a widower from Zaragoza who is 73 years old. He felt disoriented and dazed after losing his wife. He lost keys, forgot names, and felt exhausted by small chores. His children were afraid of dementia. Then he received an invitation from a neighbor to join a local chess club. Loneliness compelled Roberto to attempt playing after decades of not doing so. Everything changed with that choice. He improved his focus and sharpness in a few weeks. He took a cooking lesson, learned how to operate a smartphone, and resumed reading. He told me, "Chess saved my life, not just my mind. I feel like myself once more." Your brain creates new neural pathways when you learn something new, whether it's a language, an instrument, or simply a card game. When age-related changes take place, these serve as backup routes. Reading engages language, memory, vision, and emotions all at once, making it a potent cerebral workout. Sudoku, crosswords, and puzzles are not only entertaining, they are also therapeutic since they make your brain work to solve problems and identify patterns. However, social stimulation is the most important. Your brain is activated by discussions, arguments, and stories in a manner that is not possible when you work alone. You're engaged with life itself when you connect with others, not just your head. Try joining a local book club or reading a chapter of a book every night. Your mind can be stimulated even by a weekly coffee conversation with a friend. Imagine the excitement of learning a new skill or sharing a tale with someone you know, knowing that you're maintaining mental acuity for decades to come. Golden habit number 4. Maintain your strength when all else fails. This is a startling fact. You lose 3% of your muscle mass per year after the age of 60. You might lose half of your strength by the age of 80. The amazing thing is that this isn't a given. Even though you may feel weak at the moment, it is preventable and reversible. 1,600 senior citizens were monitored for 5 years in a research published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society. In contrast to those who did not, those who performed basic strength training twice a week lost 15% of their strength while maintaining 100% of their muscular mass. Consider Miguel, an 81-year-old Asturian who used to work in construction. He grew inactive after retirement and watched TV for days on end. Before long, he was unable to rise up from a chair or move groceries without stumbling. He reached for a high shelf one day and dropped a book. Fear took over, but nothing broke. He remarked, "I felt like a prisoner in my body." His kid recommended easy at-home workouts. Miguel started with wall push-ups, holding the kitchen table for modified squats, and lifting water bottles as weights, just 10 minutes a day, 3 times a week. 6 months later, he was shopping alone, gardening, and playing with his grandkids in the dirt. "I'm stronger now than I was 5 years ago," he remarked. "I didn't know that was possible at my age." Consistency, not intensity, is the key. At any age, muscles react to resistance, whether it comes from modest weights, resistance bands, or your own body weight. Strength training improves balance, strengthens bones, increases muscle mass, and reduces the risk of falls, which are the main cause of injuries among the elderly. A gym is not necessary. Try lifting household objects, chair-supported squats, or modified push-ups against a wall. You lose muscles every day if you don't use them, so start today. Imagine the satisfaction of effortlessly ascending stairs or carrying your groceries while knowing that you are bucking the aging process.